Hey guys, welcome back. Now we are going to see another insight from this Titanic ship. Now we have seen that there was huge difference between the male survive ratio and the female survive ratio. But what the next insight we are going to take out, as you can understand, in the Titanic ship, what happens? The probably the rich people were survived more often as compared to the poor people. So what we are going to see, as we have a fare column here. So as you can see in fare column we have fare like $71 for the ticket, $7 for the ticket, $53 for the ticket, $11 for the ticket, also $24 for the ticket. So you can see there are huge difference between the ticket pricing. So we can take out the fare column and we can take out some insight from this fare of the ticket. Now, what we are going to basically do, first, let's find out the values df of fare dot values. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of different values, $7 also, $39 also, $100 also, and $56 also, $512 also. So, a lot of data is there, 500, 200, like this. So, what I'm thinking to do, let's divide it into the three categories. First category of the data will be into the range of $0 to $50 or $50. Second category will be $50 to $200. $50 to $200. And the third, not second category, let's take it as a $50 to $250. Now, the third category, let's take it about $250. That means we'll divide the people according to this category, according to their ticket price. So, first of all, we'll create a data frame. Let's call it as a poor is equal to TF of fare in which the ticket price is less than $50. Less than $50. Okay. So, in this situation, less than or equal to will also going to work, and we'll create a df of that also. Now call this data frame. 731 people, it's a huge data. It's a pretty much huge data. As we can see, out of 891 people, 731 people were traveling whose ticket price was below than $50. That's insane. Like there was a lot of people who were like not so rich into that ship. Now the next thing, we'll divide it in middle, or we can say middle class. We will write like this: df of age, same thing, df of age, not age, sorry, fare, and fare. Inside this, we are going to see the ticket price who's greater than 200, not 200, greater than, or let's do it like ticket price is less than 250 that we have decided. And yeah, but here is one more kick, like this above data will be also going to be linked like uh your $50 people, like $30 and all that. We have to apply two condition here. So what we will write, middle is equal to middle of fare greater than greater than 50. Yeah, sorry, we had made some mistakes because we didn't put any kind of data frame wrapping here. Yeah, now let's see this. Middle of middle, middle of middle, and we'll see the exact data frame. middle of, just see what is the middle right now. Okay, so middle we are getting as a true false value. Why we are getting as a true false value? As we have did it. Okay, let's see the DF value first. That is important for us. DF value. Yeah, DF value is proper. Now we wanted the data of fare less than $250. And inside that, pass it DF. So we're getting the proper data frame out of here. Now we will wrap it with the middle variable. Yeah, we got that middle. Now we are getting middle as a proper data frame. Now we have to apply one more condition, that is it should be greater than $50. We are dividing three category: poor, middle and rich. So middle will be like that. Middle is equal to middle of middle a sorry fare greater than 50. Now let's see. As we can see, 151. Okay. So first of all, 731 people were like that who were like below $50, whose ticket price was below $50. But there are 151 people whose ticket price is greater than $50 and less than $250. Okay. Now let's see, is there any other people whose ticket price is greater than $250? Okay. So for doing that, we'll just like that rich is equal to DF of DF fare is greater than 250. Now RIC is rich. As we can see, there are just only few rows, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 rows are there whose ticket price was greater than $250. So we have divided three categories: poor, rich, and middle. Okay. Now let's take out the percentage of the people who were survived into these cases. So first of all, let's take out for the poor people. So in poor people, poor like that, poor percentage of survivation. Now in this case, we'll write like this: poor of survived double equal to 1, and we wanted to show you all the data frame out of it. Poor, yeah. So just see how much differences are there. You can see like we have 731 rows in poor. Okay, that means 731% we have in the poor category. But out of that, only 233 people were survived. Like such a such a minimum number is this. 233 rows, like the 233% survived. So for that, let's take out the percentage of it. So what we are going to do, we'll write print poor percentage, and inside that we'll write 233 into 100 and divide by 731. Okay, 31% poor were survived into that Titanic ship. Let's do it same for the middle class and rich people also. So for the middle, we'll write like middle of fare greater than, not greater than, double equal to, or check, sorry, we are checking the survivation now. So we'll write like middle of survived double equal to 1 and middle. Yeah. So we're getting 102. And let's see how many number we have in the middle class. 151. See this. Who paid like who paid maximum for their ticket? They more survived into the Titanic ship. They more survived into the Titanic ship. Okay. Let's check out the percentage, then it will be more clear for us. Print middle class category percentage, and same thing we'll write like here. We'll write it 102 rows are there. 102 into 100 divide by 151. As you can see, in the poor category, only 31% people were survived. But in middle class category, we can see in middle class category, we can see 67% people survived. It is like double, more than double as compared to the poor category. Okay, let's just see same for the rich category. Rich category. So for the rich, we'll write like rich and fair, and we'll write like this fair greater than, not greater than, and we'll not write like C, we'll write survived, survived, double equal to 1. We wanted to see rich. Okay, now rich. Let's see how many rows we have here. So total we have, either what we can do, we can just count it, but let's count it manually. We have the data 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, 9. Total there are 9 people, in which 2 to 4 to 6, 1, 7. Out of 9 people, 7 people were survived. Out of 9 people, 7 people were survived in the rich category. So we'll print rich category percentage. Now inside this, we'll write 7 multiplied by 100 divided by 9. 77%. 77% rich people were survived into the Titanic ship. Now, if we compare everything, if we compare everything, we can, we have taken out these insight, we have taken out these analysis from our data set. We can write it here like female were survived more into Titanic ship. This is the first insight. If we have to, suppose if our manager ask us to write some insight from this, what we are going to write? We are going to write this kind of thing. Female were survived more into the Titanic ship. The percentage is like that, around 75%, or if specifically if I write 74.2% female were survived. Next insight, what we are going to write? Male were survived significantly less into Titanic ship. That is, I guess, around we have taken it out, and it was around 18.89. 18.89 millivolts survived. 18.89% millivolts survived. Next thing, we have divided it in category poor. Category less survived into Titanic ship. That is around 31.2%, if I'm not wrong. Same goes for the middle category, middle class category. Middle class category. More survived as poor category. That is around 67 point something, 67.2%. Now the at last rich people were most survived into Titanic ship. It is around 77.7%. So these kind of exploratory data analysis we have done for this Titanic data set. I will suggest you guys to look through this data once and take out your insight from this data, and you will learn a lot if you apply different techniques, if you take out different insight. Okay, it is totally up to you what you wanted to take out, then you have to go through to find out that insight. Okay, thank you for this. We'll meet into the next video.